You'll be the last one. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, or rather the chair today. Much has been said about the current situation, and I think what we are discussing is very important, because when I was serving in the Committee of Planning and our HEBO chair, Mheshimiwa Kaloi, we passed through the same. And every time you would summon the CCM for finance, he'd give flimsy excuses. Madam Speaker, you've drawn to our attention about a communique that the CCM is sick. That is point number one. And he is not able to attend. And we will attend only and only if he is well. Now, Madam Speaker, I understand the CCM chair of the committee, thank you, Mheshimiwa Kavyu, the CCM works under the county secretary. On top of having letters from hospitals, because Madam Speaker, for your information, there are things we are calling artificial intelligence. You can get, even I can get a letter from President saying that I'm sick. And even a speech. Madam Speaker, on top of that, because we want, I don't know what procedure will be followed, we want the authentication of that letter. And we want an official, because if Kuyu has been sick, we want an official communication from the county secretary confirming to this house that Kuyu has been sick, but he has the permission to go to meet and in political parties. So that the sickness only applies in the committee of the whole house, but does not commit. So that we want to know that unique sickness that makes Kuyu to be in the political rallies on Saturday, to be, and even yesterday, Sunday, so that he can be able to go to political parties, but he cannot appear in a closed room. Maybe we can do the committee of the whole house at the stage where he feels we can come there. Madam Speaker, I've also been drawn to this paper. And I'm feeling that probably in one way or the other, we are not serving right. These are not the questions and the cries that we heard from the chairman, revenue, the chairman, finance. These are not the questions that we are hitching. When you look at this question, they look as if they are just another question which have been presented before. We want hard question. For example, why is it that the 1.5% goes to somebody, yet this honorable house has never allowed somebody to be taking money on our behalf? Those are the hard questions we need asked from this paper. Madam Speaker, we just don't want a questionnaire that will be slipped and then person will stand and say, it is not, I was not prepared for that question. Madam Speaker, if you want to save this house, the reputation of this house, for the last 2 weeks, and you've seen, I've gone back to the ground, and the ground is hostile for us. Things are not good. They cannot even give you permission to talk. Down at the ground, they are not even accepting monies. Things are tough on us. The same way we are singing many songs, there is a spirit of liberation in this country. Starting from the head of the state, to the governors, to the MCS, and no one should be spared. Madam Speaker, we cannot have a CCM who thinks this house is a remote control. I'm yet to hear our honorable majority leader speak about the same. I'm yet listening to hear from the minority to listen to the same, so that we understand that the same spirit we heard last week is the same figure and vitality we are having. I'm listening and waiting, because we know that in the first instances, and we've been spoken to throughout the week, and if it is politics, we are going to play politics. But remember, Madam Speaker, we made a promise to do politics in this honorable house. We made a promise to do our oversight in this house. we are going to do oversight here. And if oversight does not work here in this house, we shall do like Wamunyoro. We shall go to the people and make noise to the people and tell them exactly what is happening. But Madam Speaker, you have power. The majority side has power. The minority side has power. And the members have a lot of power. I think we need a way forward to set as an example, and we set a precedence for the generations to come. I'm sure of only 2.5 years. I'm not sure about the years to come. But I want record to be set straight that when we were serving as MCS, we summoned a CC who never came. Go to your files, Madam Speaker, from today. Get the reports from the chairmans who have ever asked CCM Kuyu to come for the meetings. You will find that letter is just edited, the notes alone. He is used of writing that letter. And we need also, for the right of information, we want to see that letter from the doctor, and even we make follow-ups to make with the management of Mater Hospital, and we ask them, why is it that the date, why is it that your sick person is in the politics, but he cannot come to your client or whatever? Madam Speaker, we are bitter. Madam Speaker, we are very, very war sana. Madam Speaker, Madam Speaker, we feel abused. We feel lowered. Madam Speaker, we feel bad. Because, Madam Speaker, as we speak, everybody is crying. Even us, we don't have salaries. Why? Koyo. We don't know why Koyo. We cannot have everything rotating around one person. Kwani yeye ni Mungu? Kwani Koyo ni Mungu? Ati sasa ndio oxygen hapa account yakitolewa. Mimi nasema hivi, waheshimiwa wenzangu. Kama jinsi mheshimiwa wa kutoka Mudhwani amesema, ni wakati umefika na tujitolee na tuongee vizuri. Na kesho kama Kuyu hata kuja na akionekana mahali popote, ashikwe aletwe mahali hapa, Madam Chair. Sababu hatuwezi tukakuwa hapa kama waheshimiwa, na ninafikia mahali hapo ili nipatie waheshimiwa wenzangu kusema. Lakini ya msingi na ya muno, Kuyu must go.
Thank you, Honorable Member. I had given